Hello everyone, let me know if all the audio and the video is working before we start the stream. You guys know the routine. Mimsy, come here. Mimsy's down here walking around the floor. She's wanting my attention right before I go into live streaming. This morning she wanted nothing to do with me. She just went straight for her food and water this morning. So, is everything working? Sounds like a TJV. Everything good? Nice. Good to hear. Alright, everyone can hear me? Great. Awesome. Alright, there's a lot of things we gotta talk about today. A lot of things. And it's gonna be a little bit of a different live stream than what I normally would do. We're still gonna have a lot of the fun, and all this stuff. As much fun as we possibly can, talking about drama and all this other stuff. But there's a few things that happened after my upload yesterday. Quite a bit of things. And some of it was starting to creep up the night before. And I want to be able to get into everything that we need to talk about and speak about. I'm going to get into more serious stuff later on, just so we can cover our bases right away. Yeah, so we're here to talk about a lot of it. There's just a lot of stuff happening and going on. Having said that, I think I updated the stream, so things should look better. Let me know if everything in the stream is looking better and stuff like that. I had to update a few settings beforehand. Got my water. I got a can of lemonade. It's the Minute Maid lemonade. I normally don't drink it, but I picked it up this week, like a whole case of it, and it's not that bad. Not that bad. Plan on mixing it with some drinks is the plan, though. Everyone can, yes, see the Yoshi. I see the chat. Yoshi's there. With the new logo and everything like that, it seems like a good idea to be able to include Yoshi permanently in the streams. And since this little end table thing, shelf thingy is always here, and you can always see what's on it, whether it's a dirty cup or can of beer or whatever's on it. I'm gonna keep Yoshi on there. I might put a couple cans of beers with him though, so we'll do that. Quickly just looking into some things. Alright. There's some stuff happening. We will talk about it today. And all this other good stuff. So let's get right into it. And let's just see how this live stream goes. Having said all of this, the first thing I think we need to address is that after my video yesterday, people were under the impression that I was making a very clear, open statement that I believe that all of Ohm's community is, trying to hack my community, and a lot of people went in a bit of a frenzy, panic type thing. There was a lot of paranoia going on around the situation that your account could be hacked or logged into or even deleted and suspended if you sit here and are part of my community. We have rules and measures, and I've stated plenty of times for disclaimers that we will not be, doing any sort of harassment, nor have we ever done any form of harassment, coordinated attacks against any content creator or influencer. We have never done any of that. So, the first and foremost is that if any social media website that I'm using, or let's say Discord or anything like that, tries to come at us to say that, we have measures in place to make sure that that's not the case. So, as long as you're following the rules that my community and my staff team and I choose to set for this community, to be a part of it, to talk in the chats and be involved in my Discord and all this community is a okay place to be. That's not the worry. But if you feel like you don't want to be a part of it, that's totally fine. There's plenty of people who are fine with being a part of it, and they know that this isn't super serious and this isn't something to worry about and freak about every single day. Having said that, though, there's been a lot of Twitter accounts and other accounts logged into and all this other stuff. I'm not going to show every single one that gets hacked or whatever or logged into. If you have those problems, refresh this live stream, or don't refresh the live stream if you just joined in, and look down in the description below. Down in the description below, I put 2 links, one for Discord help and one for Twitter help. You go listen to those forums that Twitter and Discord have chosen to set up. The biggest one that I see people have their accounts logged into is Twitter. Click that link below and contact Twitter, reset your passwords, do everything that Twitter tells you to do. Same thing with Discord, and follow what Discord and Twitter are telling you to do. That is the safest way to handle this situation. Not give it to me or go spread it around and tweet at Ohm or Malika or whoever you think did it or is behind it or their communities are behind it, because there's no evidence really showing that they are doing it at all. It literally could be anything or anyone. You know, there can be companies and hacking groups that just looked at a community such as mine, which has been growing very rapidly the last couple months, and they could just be starting to target at us. And it feels kind of coincidental just to blame Ohm or Malika or whoever or whatever for it, but it very well could not be them. There is no evidence showing it is them. And I've been very adamant, if you don't have evidence against someone, they're innocent until proven guilty. And Ohm is innocent in this case until proven guilty. There is no evidence or anything showing that it's him or his community doing it. Now, if you have someone in his community that has been known to hack and dox people before, and someone admitted to it, but they watch his content all the time, you can say it's someone in his community, but that doesn't mean Ohm has the responsibility to always sit here and talk to every single one of his fans or followers and stuff like that. You know, that's very unreasonable. People have made those claims against me, saying, oh, you have one of the people who watched your video comment a death threat on my video. Well, I tell people not to do it, but some people are idiots and morons and do it anyways. And so if they do that, I'm just as much as against them as you are. Just because they follow me, I'm not giving them special treatment and saying, oh yeah, that's okay. So again, I want to be able to sit here and make this very apparent and make this very clear that Ohm didn't do it unless there is evidence to show he did it. Malika didn't do it unless there's evidence showing that he did it. I believe his moderators are banning people just for being associated with my channel. I said that in my video. He bans people just because they're associated. There's evidence of that. Regardless if on Twitter he says it's not true or not, I see the evidence towards that. But there's no evidence that he's hacking or doing anything illegal or breaking Twitter TOS or anything like that. There's no evidence showing. It just shows that someone logged in. It could literally be anybody who might perform those things. And Ohm's not known to hack other people's accounts anyways. I think it's just easy for a lot of my followers who obviously are against what Ohm has been doing and all, to be able to sit here and blame him for that. I want to be able to make that clear. So if you have any problems, go down in the description below and click on the Twitter and the Discord link. It says Twitter help and Discord help. Click on those links, report the problem to the account. Twitter and Discord will look into the situation and try to find out who is doing these things. So just make sure that you're doing what you have to do, and don't go online and just blame and throw allegations and stuff like that towards someone just because you don't like them, or something like that. It's fine to have your own opinion, I guess, but constantly harassing somebody over something that might or might not be done is just one thing. If you notice, I focus more on the ban part than the hack part. The hack part is one small part of it, while there's a lot more information on the bans and all this other stuff, and to deal with Lilithan and Ari and stuff like that. There's more information focusing on that than the hacking part, because there's not much information on the hacking part besides it's happening and we don't have evidence on who is doing it and stuff like that. Blake popped in the chat. What was your tweet? Someone leaked your phone number? Yeah, someone did leak my phone number. And it has to be someone I know, Blake. Someone that you and me know, because I don't give my phone number out, you know, even to my staff members. I think like 1 or 2 staff members have my phone number. But, you know, I have no idea who did leak my number. All I know is that my number was leaked. I got a bunch of bot messages. Like, I got over 100 every 2 to 3 minutes. And, yeah, so. No, Omen says, I don't have my number. Don't blame me. We about to beat a bitch's ass. Nah, I mean, it has to be someone I know. So it's probably some old friend or an ex of mine that just said, fuck it. They saw my following or whatever, and they were like, you know what, we're just gonna give him a hard time right now, because clearly he's going through a hard time right now, which I'm not. I'm used to covering drama to this scale before, so it's not really worrying to me. I just had to contact my carrier to be able to tell them, hey, I'm getting a lot of these messages. I think someone leaked my number. Can I change my number? Yada, yada, yada. And they gave me several options that I can do, either changing my number or just putting more security in terms of what text messages go through. All my saved contacts, though, you guys can text me and call me still if anyone's watching this who has my phone number, but most people who do have my phone number don't watch my content anyways. So they've just been texting me and calling me normally. Most of them don't even have Twitter, so I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. TJV, remember when YouTube was about having fun? Like I said, we can have as much fun as we possibly can on this stream. I mean, usually by the 10-minute mark, I have a super chat telling me to do something, like hit a fatty vape or go do an RKO on my bed or go grab Yoshi and hold him in your lap or something like that. We can still have fun. It's just today there's some more information. I'm not opposed to that, but I do want to be able to get the information. I have a few ideas on who it could be. Don't worry, they aren't worth the time, Lamau. Yeah, again, not really worried about it. Anyways, moving on. You're going to cover what I sent you. Yes, I will be pulling that up. Oh, God, sorry. I do not have COVID, I promise. Just tickle in the back of my throat. I think I need a vape. Having said all this, I want to be able to get into Ohmwrecker's tweets today. One of my staff members, Omen, did some little investigation work that I'm going to pull up. It's something interesting just to take a look at because people have been doing something constantly. And I never thought Negan would be the first one to donate a super chat, but he just did. And there goes the chat going wild. So W's in the chat for Negan. Can't stay for the stream, but wanted to donate. You say that every fucking day. This guy is dropping $700+ a week for me. Every fucking week. Every fucking week. Every goddamn week. Negan, Trevor. Yeah, my bad. She's dropping every single day. Damn. Thank you so much, Negan. Means so much. So much. God damn. If anyone deserves my number at this point, it's you, Negan, because you've given me so much money. I always make this joke. I made this joke when I picked up Uni from the airport and Blake that I just bought a car recently. So technically Negan owns a fifth of my car because he's donated a fifth of the payments I've made towards my car. So it's so funny to think about from a technical standpoint. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's true or not. So. Alrighty, sorry, look through something real quick. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I just have a lot of people tweeting me today, so my apologies. Bloodshot ENT with a $1 super chat. Thank you for the super chat so much. Thank you so much. The stream is epic because Yoshi's just hanging out. TJV, yes, it is epic. I am going to get into tweets today. What one of my staff members sent me, which is very, very interesting to be able to look at. But I want to be able to cover the whole banning hacking thing just a little bit more. Couple of just warnings. Make sure you're following the rules over on my Discord. The rules are being updated every single week. Once we run into another issue, we're adding, and if it doesn't have a rule that it's necessarily breaking, but we simply just don't allow, we're adding and specifying the rules more and more and more. If you've noticed any change in rules, great, you're taking a look at the rules, but if you are not taking a look at the rules over in the Discord, I would just take a look at it once a week just to make sure nothing's changed and all. If you want, I can send out notifications when the rules are updated, but my friend Blake Chambers, he takes care of all the rules in the Discord almost for every single chat he also works on. So just make sure you're following the rules, and I can also send out notifications, but I don't want to at you every single week and ping all you guys if you guys don't want to, but we'll have to wait and see. Having said that, yeah, I can do that if I need to. Having said that, in terms of the banning and the hacking thing, I haven't seen many hacks when it comes to Discord. It's mainly been on Twitter. I saw a couple people's EA accounts being logged into suspiciously and stuff like that. If they're just suspicious logins, make sure you're changing your password so that login can't happen again. You report it over to Twitter, and usually Twitter will send you what it's being logged into, whether it's Chrome or Microsoft Edge or whatever. If it's on Windows XP, it'll send you a location, a time, a date, all this stuff. If it doesn't line up with anything, make sure to use that and send it over saying, I've never had this, and they can literally just send, a lot of social media websites can just send a ban for anything that's not in that state, if it's like in a different state or a different country or yada, yada, yada. And they can work on that and stuff like that. They send suspicious login reports if you're even out of your state and you log into stuff. I remember back in like 2016, I got a weird Twitter login email when I was one state over. So they send alerts and stuff like that. Just make sure you're taking the precautions. Again, the links will be down in the description of this live stream. If you do not see it, just refresh the live stream. The description has been updated. Twitter help, Discord help, click on whatever one you need and report the problem that someone might have logged into your account. And don't jump to conclusions. Don't jump to conclusions that it's just Ohm and his community and stuff. There's no evidence showing that at all. If someone has evidence, feel free to send it over and we can find out who is doing it and report them. That's no problem. But to falsely accuse people, that might get a little hectic. I've never been against people falsely accusing other people, but just being able to sit here and talk about it, have open discussion and opinions about the matter, and move on from there. And then someone brought up in the chat, guys, apply two-factor authentication on your Discord accounts, Twitter pages, and Facebook accounts. That also goes for Instagram and all this other stuff. Just make sure you have like a phone number tied to the account or some other way where it takes more than 2 ways to log into your account. So people aren't just, there's one way to log into your account. It's very easy. If they know that password, your account is pretty much anyone's. 2 separate ways, having a code sent to your phone, whatever the case is, enable that stuff. That stuff is very important. That should have already been done before you're even part of my community in the first place. I don't get why people think they can go onto the internet and not have that and don't have problems and stuff like that, especially if you're going to be involved in a community where your voice can very easily be heard. I can very easily just read one of your chats or whatever. My Discord, there's a lot of people in my Discord. There's a lot of people looking at other people's Discord accounts. You've got to understand that the nature of the internet isn't just I just won't say anything and I'll be fine. I mean, anyone's account can be logged into or hacked or whatever. So just make sure you have that. Make sure you have that set up and stuff like that. Having said that, we will get into the first thing. I want to be able to pull up what one of my staff members, Omen, has brought up. He brought up something very interesting. That I want to be able to do. I took just a screen grab of our DMs and him sending the information. He sat here and looked at both interviews, the Sai interview and the Sarah interview, okay? People have mixed opinions on it. Some people might believe it. Some people might be able to support the opinion. Okay, good. That's your opinion. That's what you got out of it. That's fine. Another thing that other people might have is... they don't believe it. So they think the victims are fake or whatever. They think that Ohm is coaching them. They think it's a poor interview, yada, yada, yada. That's closer to more what I'm standing in the situation. Whatever the case may be, one of my staff members, Omen, was here and he compared audio clips from both the interviews and found a very unique vocal type between Sai and Sarah, which a lot of people were already saying they sound a lot alike. They might be the exact same person. This isn't confirming or anything that they're the exact same person. It's just another thing to add to that if people were discussing that theory about the situation, is if Sai and Sarah are the exact same person. This is pretty much what I have to show, which it's not showing it. Just give me a second to set that up. Showed the wrong thing. You guys just saw my entire Streamlabs OBS. Okay, why isn't that working? Let me find out. I don't know. It's being weird. You guys are going to see this for a second. Just give me 1 second be able to open this up. Display 2. There we go. That's what I was going for. Let me turn on my webcam. I think I turned it off the other day. So, it is, as you can see, these are the different vocal types and stuff like that. I will get to the super chats and the memberships in just a second. I want to be able to get through this. These are both vocal types of Sarah and Sai. The mic compression is the same and everything to a T. It's not 100% proof, but it's solid. So zooming in more to this, you can see that the vocal types are very lined up to how they speak. This isn't at all saying anything in terms of you know, that they're the exact same person. I'm not making that claim. I'm not gonna sit here and start a whole new frenzy, but I want to be able to get into that they do sound very similar, and that their vocal types are very, very similar. And I think the change in the vocal types, the slight that we see along here that don't line up, can be altered just by someone changing their voice slightly or using a slightly different microphone or something like that. Obviously, there's a lot of change right here. There's some change along here, and then right here, obviously. So again, just want to bring that up. Someone brought it. I thought that was interesting to share, and we can move on from it. And that's all I wanted to bring up. $5 super chat from Cyberdance. Malika's video on Ohm versus Delirious is bull. I don't know if you've seen it, but her constant blinking and glancing away frequently are tall tale, you mean, signs of lying. Yeah, so I covered it in a previous live stream. I'm not going to make an entire video discussing it because that's just a little bit much. I'm not here to have people go and say exactly what I'm saying towards Ohm and Malika. People have done that before when I've covered Ohm's videos and stuff like that, and Ohm's bitched and complained about it and yada yada yada. I have every right to be online and review any video that someone puts on the internet. I have the right to do that, and they can't sue me or press charges against me for it. I can do it. I'm not going to do it because Malika, all she's going to do is bitch on Twitter about it. That's all she's going to fucking do. Same that Ohm's done. I did talk about it during a live stream. I looked at it. I tried going by it as fast as I can. It felt like an eternity watching that video. It's like 9, almost 10 minutes or something like that. So I looked at it, did what it did, moving on. It's in the past. I'm not going to really cover it. I do think that she's just... she's not taking all accounts into consideration when she's talking about the situation, I think. I can see the points that she's making. Very clearly, I can see the points Ohm's making. I just think that they're dumb when you're looking at everything. And again, I haven't seen what Ohm has seen, so that was my one excuse for Ohm. I don't think Malika has seen what Ohm has seen. I think she's just as blind as any of us. So if that's the case, then she's, even dumber than Ohm and not looking into all accounts, Maybe there's something Ohm has seen and he hasn't revealed it yet. I've said before, Ohm could have evidence, but he has yet to reveal anything substantial against Delirious. The only thing that was proven to be true is the thing that Ohm agreed, or the thing that Delirious agreed to, that he said that he did do. He admitted to that. Everything else, all these other allegations and stuff like that, they could very well be false. I don't know if Ohm even has the evidence, but maybe he's seen something we haven't, because he said it's still coming. He said he isn't revealing all the evidence yet. He even made some excuse that he can't share the evidence, but you can share DMs and communication between them, which he barely fucking did. If, sometimes he doesn't do it at all. He doesn't show that there's reactions to whatever he has seen and stuff like that, which very well can be shown. That's exactly what the authorities are going to show without showing actual CP. So it is what it is. T4BZ323, welcome to becoming a level 1 supporter. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. It means so much. We have another member as well. Pandasaurus, thank you. Level 2 support. Ooh, I think that's $5 if I'm not mistaken. The first one's like $2. $5, $10, and then $25. I think that's how level 1 through 4 go. I'm not 100% for sure. But Pandasaurus, thank you for becoming a level 2 supporter. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 2 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. It means a lot. Alright. Anyways, I wanted to be able to show just the similarities in terms of the voice. Omen went through the effort and the work to be able to sit here and show this. I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Having said that, I want to be able to show you some information. Some information from their tweets. So I'm going on to Ohm's Twitter right now. Showing Ohm's Twitter. We've been here 1,000 times. We go to tweets and replies. We scroll down. Stop harassing me. And he's replying to this comment made by this person right here. You really need to get a grip on your community. Calling my aunt-in-law, threatening to press charges against my husband and his friend. That's pretty low, even for your fan base. I wanted to be able to bring this up for one main reason that apparently Ohm has been contacting to threaten to press charges and possibly has pressed charges against someone. The details aren't 100% for sure. I don't want to be able to sit here and get too much into it because whatever's happening in terms of the side of the authorities and stuff like that, that's not much I can speak on unless I'm reading some sort of report online coming from an authority or something like that. Until then, it's more he said, she said. Ohm doesn't sit here and say that he's not, so it seems like there are charges being pressed against random people who tweet at Ohm and Ohmwrecker. To be honest, I just find it, it is a serious thing, and I don't want to just laugh at it, but it's laughable at the point that Ohm's sitting here pressing charges against people simply for tweets. I mean, most people would just say get off the internet at that point. That's what I think more than 50% of parents out there in the world would say, like, just get off the internet, like, come on, like, if people are making fun of you and being bullies online, I mean, that's just the internet, right? Well, apparently, according to Ohm, there is harassing, there's lies, stalking, doxing, lies about hacks, threats, and all this other stuff. So I want to be able to get into this and say, obviously, I don't condone or support or even tell anyone to be able to go harass or coordinate attacks or anything like that. That's just dumb and it's moronic. I don't think that people should be going to do that, nor have I ever said for people to go do that. I've never even said people to go tweet at Ohm at one point. I think the worst I've done is told people to go tweet at Keemstar to box me in a boxing match, but that's the only time I would use anyone who's watching my content for anything, and even then it was for the shits and giggles. If he accepted, great, we would have a great boxing match. If we didn't, we didn't. That was where the whole hashtag Keem versus TJV came from. But having said that, I think that in terms of the possibility of the charges being pressed and stuff like that, people just need to be careful. I mean, come on. Ohm can sit here and use anything that you say online. If you're going to send death threats, authorities can be contacted for that. Those are threats, and you've got to be very clear in what you're saying. So again, all the situation that happened, it happened. The interviews came out. Wait for the next thing for Ohm to say, and he'll have an uproar and people tweeting at him and commenting on his videos and all this other stuff. And when that time happens, he'll expect it around them, but having it stretch over a week or two and now having charges pressed seems a little excessive, not only on Ohm's part, but anyone that's part of my community or anyone else's community that's going at him to tweet and do all this stuff. So just be careful about this stuff going forward, guys. That's all I got to say, is be careful about this stuff going forward. It's not the end of the world that this stuff's happening. I already see people sitting here saying Ohm has won. There's nothing to win in any of this. There's nothing for us to win. There's nothing for anyone to win. Ohm is doing what he is doing. You guys are doing what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. And we just got to make sure that we're all following the rules when we do these things. Ohm is following the rules. I mean, he's going online to share a story he believes that needs to be shared. And Delirious and Ohm are dealing with that behind the scenes. From a lawful standpoint with the authorities and such, and that's going on, and that's none of our beeswax get involved until something comes out on the internet about it. Now Ohm is having this happen with somebody who apparently he's part of my community and is a fan tweeting and all this other stuff at him or whatever. And this just needs to happen behind the scenes. And if something comes out, it will be resolved. Until then, we can just read what his tweet says, what he puts out online, and discuss and have an opinion about that. Until then, I don't think it's, dire to sit here and be like, oh, we need to sit here and, team up and take Ohm down. I mean, he's attacking one of us. No, I mean, you got to look into the entire situation. Maybe there was tweets made at Ohm that are very, very bad and shouldn't have been made, and that's why the authorities are being contacted. Maybe this person's constantly going to tweet at Ohm, and it is a form of harassment. And even after being blocked, you make alt accounts to go after him. You cannot do that stuff. That is against the rules. That's against TOS of Twitter, and you can be charged for harassment. Even online, you can. So you guys need to be careful about this stuff. I'm never sitting here telling you to do it. I'm telling you guys not to do it. There are just certain people out there. Again, 90% of people watching this doesn't apply to you. Y'all are fine. But to the less than 10% of people out there who are doing it, that we are constantly saying do not do, follow the rules and stuff like that in this situation, because it has to be some sort of civil discourse we have over there. Because if it's not, this is all going to blow up. People are going to get sued, and it's all going to fall apart. Okay? So just make sure you are following the rules when you're going to do this. You can discuss civilly and disagree with the guy. That is fine. Wishing ill intent among him or anyone associated with him is wrong. Harassment isn't all right. And I want to be able to make that clear. People might sit here and say, oh, you're a hypocrite. You make so many videos about him. It's a hot topic. There's new information coming out every single day, and people want to hear it. If you don't believe me, go look to my like to dislike ratio. Go look at my comments. People want to be able to hear all the little details. They want to follow every single piece of the situation. Usually when you hear about this information, you see Sunny V2's video, and it's months after it already happened, and he can just put all the information in one video. People don't view that as harassment. They don't, because it's one video, you move on, and that's it. Content creator might get upset. But what I'm doing is just stretching along amongst more videos and live streams and such, where we can follow it as it goes. Sometimes it even gets us involved in the situation. It has gotten me involved. Malika sat here and tweeted out about me because there's people actively talking about the situation. But that whole situation with Malika doing this just proved how wrong she is. I reached out to her and said, hey, I'm against them too. Let me know who it is and I'll block them. I'll ban them from my servers. I don't think they should be part of my community if they're doing this. They can go be part of their small community if they want to be dumb and do this. And I handled the situation just fine. Malika still has a problem, and if you don't know, Malika blocked me on Twitter. I just found out today. She blocked me. So there's another one off the bucket list. We got Keemstar, Ohm, and Malika. So there's 3. So, anyways, I want to be able to get into the rest of this tweet and read over it. You really need to get a grip on your community. Calling my aunt-in-law, threatening to press charges against my husband and his friend. That's pretty low, even for your fan base. He responds saying, stop harassing me. This goes for you, Ritzer, Ace, and the other co-collaborators harassing me nonstop with lies, stalking, doxing, lies about hacks, and threats, including threats of real-world violence. I block you all for a reason. Do not contact me again. There's another one here saying, I never harassed you, because Ohm was making a pretty blanket statement that several people were, including this person. I never harassed you, and neither did my husband, but all I know is that someone called my aunt threatening to press charges against him and Ace. Again, it's getting a little real if this all ends up being true, but I think the main thing to be able to take away with this is that, when it comes to the rules and stuff like that, they need to be followed. They do need to be followed. This is something that if Ohm is getting harassment for, I'm 100% on the side of Ohmwrecker, that he shouldn't have to receive the high level of harassment he's saying he's getting. But I don't necessarily know. I'm not looking at all these tweets. I don't know what kind of tweets he's getting, what he defines as harassment. I think his definition of harassment might be different from mine, and what he defines as harassment. Like, is someone constantly tweeting you pictures of their dog harassment, or is it specifically about the situation? What is your definition of harassment? Can someone give you their opinion on the matter, or can they not at all give you your opinion on the matter, etc., etc., etc.? I recognize a few of the name, like Ritzer, Ace, and other people and stuff like that. But I don't know whether or not the stalking, the doxing, all of that is true. I think Ace and Ritzer might have been sitting here possibly saying something about the hacks and that how it could be him. Harassing, again, is going to be up to, how often the tweets are coming in and stuff like that. And then threats, like violent threats towards Ohm. I've never seen any of that. But again, maybe I have not seen what he's seen, okay? Because I'm not keeping up on someone who just follows and watches my videos. All I'm saying is you got to be able to be careful about this stuff going forward. I'm going to open up my lemonade now. I'm sorry. Having said all this, though, people need to be able to be... people need to be able to sit here and be calm about the situation, move on. People have sat here and said multiple times this has escalated, it's getting the authorities, pressing charges, there's bans, there's hacks, and all this other stuff. I'm not worried about any of that. And there's a very specific reason why I'm not worried about it, and I feel like other people should feel this way about it if they understood what the situation is. This literally all started because Ohm wants to sit here and call out his friends. Found girls that with certain situations or whatever, whether they're lying or not, telling the truth, we're still figuring that out. But he calls some of his friends out for allegations and all this other stuff. It then leads into all of this breaking out. You sit here, you find a commentary channel such as myself, you follow, you typing messages and stuff like that, and you might be breaking some rules. Those people who are breaking rules are being handled and called out. In the midst of all of this, the moderators and people like Malika Plays and maybe even Ohm himself are blaming my entire community and saying my entire community is doing the harassing and all this other stuff. If you've sat here and openly discussed opinions about it, you are fine. There's nothing to worry about. Those who have not are being dealt with and will be dealt with. Is it right or wrong? No, I'm not saying, whether or not the stuff that's been happening is right or wrong. Lemonade, TJ, really? Yes, Mr. Sen, I'm drinking lemonade. It's hot as shit outside. But I just want to be able to say, don't worry about it. People who are doing the wrong things are being dealt with. You got to follow the rules. When it comes to Twitter, TOS, Discord, TOS, links are down in the description. If you've had any problems with Twitter or Discord, click on those top 2 links. They will specifically help you out. But I want to be able to sit here and address as much as I possibly can. You cannot be breaking the rules when it comes to do this. Don't be harassing, bullying, sending death threats of any kind. I do not condone any of those actions at all. I've said that several times before. And if you're going to come to me and complain, hey, I'm getting charges pressed against me, or I'm getting called out for this, or I'm getting banned or whatever, are you sending more than 5 messages a day to this guy? I mean, that's my next question. I mean, if you are and you're fine with it and you're fine with being banned or blocked or whatever, then by all means, do what you gotta do. He has the right to block you. He can block you, and you don't have a reason to bitch about it. But there might have been times where people have sent one message and just easily gotten blocked really quickly because Ohm is tired of all of it. He's tired of all of it. He wants to just play his games now. He said what he had to say. Now he wants to play his games. It's a bit of a hypocrite about the whole situation when other people don't want to talk about it, but now he doesn't want to talk about it. But it is what it is. So I want to be able to sit here and call this out. I want to be able to sit here and call this out. Make this very apparent. Sen, I don't know if you're watching, by the way, still, but I want to be able to sit here and say thank you for the nice, kind words that you said about my video. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Having said this, though, I want to be able to just to address what I need to address. I will leave it open for some questions to be able to come in and stuff like that. I got to check my phone real quick. Alright. Can we get a mini TJV shirt for the Yoshi, though? Yeah, I'll have to order something, and I would have to get, like, a baby shirt, like a toddler shirt or something like that. But that would be cool. That's a good idea. I never thought about that. surprisingly. It was a good video, definitely worth the watch. Thank you, son. It's kind of nice hearing from you that I made a good video for once. I remember when, like, Sen and Crow and all them were shitting on my video, man. I was like, they'll see. I'll make a good video eventually. And Sen will praise it. And there he goes. He's praising it. I can have my chicken tendies now. So. Oh my Yikes would love the shirt on Yoshi. I think Yikes would prefer an actual Yikes t-shirt on Yoshi rather than a TJV one, but I don't know. Having said this, I will show you guys real quick what Malika did. Alright. So, I'm in, like, in private browsing so I can view the Twitter. But when I easily sit here, I click, and then go to here. And I'll type in Malika right here. I'm blocked. Very similar to Ohmwrecker in this entire situation. I can't even go to Ohm's Twitter, or Keemstar for that matter. But I just wanted to be able to point out that will I be reviewing Malika's tweets? Probably not, unless they are specifically sent to me and about the situation at hand. But I just thought that was interesting to be able to show everyone what happened recently. We haven't even contacted for a couple days. I think that's the last time we contacted each other was a few days ago. It was last week. It was actually last week. Yeah, it was like Thursday, Friday of last week or something like that. I think it was something like that. So yeah, is what it is. But again, not that big of a deal. It wasn't like I was hoping to keep following her and seeing her tweets and be like, oh my god, yes, tweet about useless stuff all day. It's awesome. I wasn't trying to do that. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night, but I had some stuff going on. So, anyways, guys, was 774 people in here. I'm trying to think, did I have anything else to talk about today? We literally covered it in less than an hour. I wanted just to focus on the live stream today and not do an upload. It's sort of stupid not to do an upload today in the midst of all of this, because uploads are obviously going to get more views and all this other stuff. But I would more rather sit here and talk about, and that's not me trying to boast or anything. That's me just literally telling you guys the truth. I mean, today was supposed to be an upload day. But I would rather sit here and do a live stream and just warn everyone just to be careful going forward. I'm providing links in this live stream. And I might even tweet out later today those links as well, saying if you deal with any problems, report it to Twitter or Discord about hack accounts and harassment, bullying, and all that other stuff. Make sure to even report people you see that are constantly harassing Ohm and Malika. Even though you might disagree with them, it's a very mature thing to do. Those accounts do need to be reported, and they will be suspended if they break the rules. So just keep that in mind going forward. But if there's anything else you guys want to talk about with over 700 people in here, let me know, and we will talk about it. But I think that's the majority of what I wanted to talk about. Again, wasn't going to spend 4 hours talking about this, but if we need to spend 4 hours talking about it, I will. It's fine. Someone asked how my day is going. My day is going great. I had a better day yesterday than today. So far, it's only 1:30 p.m. for me today. There's not much going on for me today. I might go hang out with a friend, or go hang out with my girly friend, or something like that. But yeah, yesterday was a lot better of a day. Yesterday was a great day, in my opinion. Play some games, question mark. If I play some games, I would want to do a whole new stream. Like, this stream is specifically meant for this. I don't want to, like, clutter it in with other stuff. I don't keep my streams unlisted and unviewable for my channel. I keep them up so people can come back and watch it. I have nothing to hide. Anything that I say live, people can use against me, I guess, because that's just me. So I want to keep my stream public, but if I'm titling it about the Ohm stuff and people are going to come back to rewatch this, I don't want the next 2 hours to be gameplay. So maybe I'll play games. What I can do is I can end the stream and start a new stream and play games. But if you guys don't want to see that, then that's boring as hell. I'll put a poll in the chat and see if people want me to play games. But, yeah. People don't want me to play games. I'm not going to play games because I get it. I'm not going to sit here and push that against you guys. There we go. Hopefully I didn't have a typo or anything. But yeah, we can literally play anything. Doesn't matter. Do, 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 do. 80% people say yes so far. How is everything? Everything's going good. When do you live stream? I live stream anytime, Central Standard Time, during the day, afternoon, etc., etc. Did you see the video between Malika and Ohm at TJV? If you're talking about the exposed, leaked audio clips from them, yes, I've seen them. If you're talking about Malika's video about talking about the Ohm Delirious thing, yes, I've seen that. I don't know of anything else. What flavor is the vape today? Still blue ras slushy. Still blue ras slushy. I'm waiting for it to go out. I will be going to get Bowser berries someday. Follow my, where am I going to post it at? Follow my Instagram. The link's down in the description below. I'm going to start posting vape shit on my Instagram. Yeah, I'm going to make like a really cool video on my Instagram. It's just gonna be little tiny clips. I'll put it on my story, put it on my feed, doesn't matter. Follow my Instagram though. Make sure you're following that. If you don't have an Instagram account, make it, and then follow me on Instagram. I will be posting updates on vaping stuff there. I think I can have a bit more of mature people be on Instagram and not a bunch of children go over there and be like, oh, I want to vape now. No, children vaping's bad, but for those who are older and vape anyways, you know, that is what it is. So what's the second channel? There isn't really a second channel. See what the votes at now. The votes have pretty much doubled now. 81%. Yeah, you guys are keeping it real. What has Ohm tweeted? Ohm has just tweeted for people to stop harassing him. He pretty much did not deny that charges were pressed against people who were tweeting at him. So the second channel, someone put in chat, is ended. TJV, TEA for T, JAYJ, like a blue J, and then VEE, V. That's my second channel. It's also, I think it's down in the description below. If not, it's linked on my YouTube channel. If you click the TJV icon, that's probably down there, and go to my channel. You can click a second channel. It's a little YouTube icon, and you can click a second channel, and it'll take you to my second channel. That's my second channel. There's no videos on it, but it's my backup just in case this one ends up getting taken down for something stupid or something like that. But it's pretty good. Check your Discord DMs. I will afterwards. Would you watch the games and or join if possible? I don't mind people joining. We just have to find a game where people can join, and I'm not gonna hear 1,000 fucking, not 1,000, but like 40 different people talking at the same time. I think that would be a little hectic and not that fun. And I don't usually play with fans anyways, but if I can find a game with a lobby or something like that, maybe. Yo, finally made the stream. Thank you for making it to the stream. I really appreciate it. I drive a diesel truck, and I like to roll coal, and yes, I do vape. To all my vapors out there, put I in the chat. You have to have a vape and vape juice. You can't just say I vaped once 3 years ago. No, that doesn't count. If you're a vapor, you have a vape, and you vape every single day, bro. Put I in the chat if you're a vapor. I want to see all my vapors out there. Quite a few vapors. Zen, Number, Arcaddy, Toaster, T4, David, Nick, Wet Toast, Zana. I see you guys. I see you. Really appreciate that I got some vapors in the chat. Phoenix, right? Vape is bad for you. Vape is bad for you. Don't vape. Don't vape at all. You sound like an ass. Goose Goose Duck would be fun with fans. Yeah, let's play some Duck Duck Goose, guys. Oh my god. I've never smoked. How does it feel? Okay. I'm gonna take this question really seriously. For vaping, for me, I started back when I vaped a little bit before I was 18, which I shouldn't have, but I did. And but I really got into vaping when I was like 18. I was just getting into college. A lot of my friends were vaping that was going to college. Vaping was a relatively new thing where I live at that time. There was vape shops starting to open up and everything like that. I went into them and I was just floored by the amount of options that they have and all this other stuff. And I was like, man, I do got to get into like vaping at some point, because it seems just like a cool thing to do. I tried a couple, did not like it, and I didn't think vaping was for me. But after I started learning more about it and stuff like that, there's different levels you can do with vaping. Like for cigarettes, you're going to have about the same amount of nicotine enter your body. It's bad for you, yada, yada, yada. All that other stuff. Cigarettes is one thing, okay? Cigars are meant for a whole different thing. Swishers are meant for a whole different thing, yada, yada, yada. But for vaping and stuff like that, I found that doing zeros, I did zeros for like a year and a half. Zero nicotine, no nicotine was in there. I was just vaping whatever liquids were in there that was not nicotine, just to see what it felt like and see the flavors and stuff like that. And then over time, when you add just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of nic involved, it gives you a little bit of a buzz. And for me, that seemed very helpful when it comes to dealing with stress and stuff like that. When I get stressed out, I mean, it just helps me with it, which I don't normally get stressed a lot. Sometimes it even helps with hunger problems that I've had, and I've had hunger problems before. I mean, if you think that I've been a skinny binny my entire life, you're wrong. I can very easily gain weight if I eat too much food, and I think vaping has been a good alternative to, like, halt how much I eat a day and stuff like that. So like I had a little bit this morning, didn't have anything for lunch yet, and I feel just fine, but I'm gonna go have a late lunch here soon, and I don't want to have to eat 40 hot dogs for lunch, because that's just not healthy for you at all. So apparently that's sort of my reasoning behind vaping and stuff like that. I don't recommend it to people. There's other ways to be able to deal with those issues that I've dealt with, but I found vaping as a good one. Are you in the basement? Because I just noticed the stairs. Yes, I live in the basement. It's really roomy, and I was always jealous when my friends had like the basements to themselves and stuff like that. When my parents and I moved into this new place, it was quite fun. Send me the new coil, dog, please. A new coil. Coils aren't that expensive. Depending on what vape you're rocking, coils aren't that expensive. I think you can get one for like less than $10. Do cigars count? I don't know what you mean. In terms of smoking, I mean, yeah, if you do it a lot, but if you do it every once in a while, I would say no, you're not really a smoker. I don't recommend vaping if you haven't started vaping. Yeah, I don't recommend vaping either. If you haven't started, don't vape. I'm not a vapor or a smoker, never have, never will. I applaud you for that. I vaped like 4 or 5 times over the past 3 years. Oh, really, Carmen? No way. $23 super chat, Australian dollars, I believe. The Game Lover. I hate negative stuff. It's hard when they were a part of my childhood, like Minnie. I was so upset when I found out what he did. But some people milked the situation. We are trying to forget him, please. So, yeah. I was one of the top people who milked that situation. And I'll even admit, I haven't been milking this situation. But again, if that's the worst insult you have about me, I'm fine with that. I'm just some guy who milks the situation like crazy. Cool with it too, because a lot of people come to my channel and subscribe, even for the milking situation. But I sometimes overkill is better than underkill, So, like, I think I've covered the situation enough times and gotten enough people to hear my side of the story and see the evidence that I've been seeing. And I feel like I've informed a lot of people, and I feel proud of that. And if that has something to do with me milking the situation, so be it. I don't care. Just start vaping. Used to smoke cigars. Yeah, vaping is a healthy alternative to cigars and cigarettes. I believe that 100%. I don't believe all these things that like, oh, you're gonna die by the age of 50 if you start vaping at 20 or whatever. I don't think vaping for 30 years will kill you. It might have some sort of an effect on you, but I don't know. What's your take on the rumor about vaping about popcorn lung? Yep, that's one of them. Like you said, it's just sort of, you know, hasn't been really much scientific fact behind it and stuff like that, and it all depends on how much you do it too. People like to sit here and use exaggerated numbers and analytics and stuff like that towards it. Again, I'm not arguing this point for people to start vaping at all. Do not vape. Vaping's bad for you, but I don't think I don't think a lot of those studies and those finds about vaping and how bad it can be in popcorn lung is, I don't think that's more true to what it is. I think we just need more time to pass. I think 20 years from now we'll know a lot more about the effects of vaping, but for right now, I think a lot of that's exaggerated. Just my opinion. 90% people in this live vape. Me as someone who's straight edge, nah, XD. Yeah, well, there's quite a bit of people. Say I if you don't vape. If you don't smoke or vape, say I in the chat. Let's get all those people appreciation as well. Yep, there's another thing today too. Didn't want to really mention during the stream because my little brother's out doing stuff all day. But today's my little brother's birthday. He is turning 17, so happy birthday in the chat for my little bro TJV. Happy birthday. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. TJV, do you have a brother? I do, a little brother. Today's his birthday. TJV puts in the hard work and he deserves the situation, did you say? I accidentally lost you. Not gonna lie, weed is the only thing I smoke regularly. Some people... He deserves the attention. I don't know. That's debatable. That could be very, very debatable. I think my attention that I've gotten on my channel has to speak to how smart I've played the situation. Obviously, clickbait plays a part in it. You guys have seen my thumbnails and my titles before, but you've never seen me falsely clickbait. What I mean by that is, like, I never sit here and say, Ohm is banning and hacking people. That would be a fucking video to click on, but I don't do it because it's not true. You know, I just put what I need to do and what I think people would be interested in clicking on, and then I kind of rope them in with the evidence, the screenshots, and my opinion and my viewpoint of the matter. And I think that has to do with a lot of the attention. And I think a lot of you guys, you know, 500 of you guys that are in this live stream, you guys have really appreciated the work I've done, and I'm very thankful that you guys like to tell me that. But I just want to be able to sit here and say what I need to say and move on to other situations to be able to talk on. It just depends on how long these situations will go on for. So it's not my birthday, it's my little brother's birthday. I see some people confused, you know, don't get confused. I'm so proud of everyone who, one of you non-vapors, this coming from someone who does vape. Yep, proud of them too. I saw all the eyes. There was a lot more eyes, a lot more people who do not vape in this chat. That is completely fine. But if you guys ever want me to hit a big cloud for you, I got you. I got you. Yeah, got some of my people making plans with me this weekend. I got actually something very exciting to be able to tell everyone in this chat. What model of vape do you have? I have the I don't ever read. It's a Geek Vape. Geek Vape is the brand. This is the Boost Plus is what it's called. I'm rocking a I'm gonna have to look at the specific coil. I'm rocking a 0.6, I believe. Yep, a 0.6. It runs at normal watts that are, I wouldn't say healthy, but healthy for the vape. It would be anywhere between 15 and 25 watts, but I run Saltnik in them, so you want to run lower watts anyways on Saltnik. And yeah, so that's sort of the thing I'm rocking. It's called the Boost Plus. There's the regular Boost. I have it over here somewhere. So this is my old Boost, and then this is my Boost Plus. So it's slightly bigger. The tank is a lot bigger, holds a lot more juice, and then the vape, the actual coil runs higher watts as well. So that's sort of what I do. Thank you for the question, though. Another thing I wanted to be able to mention is that this weekend I will be working on a film, a short film, for like a 48-hour challenge type thing. I will put a trailer up on my channel for it, and I think the short film with the most like social media reactions or something like that gets counted towards certain points. So I'm expecting a lot of my followers to help me out with that. And if there's like voting online, I will give you guys the link and y'all can just go vote for my short film that I'm working on. But I have an awesome team of people. One of my friends asked me to be part of this team and to help him out with the short film, and we're going to sit here and look towards obviously sitting here and making the best short film that we can. If we win, you get some sort of trophy, award, whatever, and we're excited to enter the short film challenge and stuff like that. So wanted to be able to point that out and let you guys know that I'm working on a short film this weekend. I'm going to try to have a video out this weekend for you. Hopefully it's the Ohmwrecker versus Justice League video, which I'm going to be running my final test today. If it does not work on YouTube, I am uploading it to a third-party website, and I will link it for you guys in a video. I will just talk about it and be like, hey, click the link down in the description below, go watch it, and enjoy. And that'll be what it is. So, it is an Aegis. It is. It says Aegis right on the side of it, but it's called, the name is Boost Plus. It's an Aegis Boost Plus. Boost Plus is poggers. I got one for free in my local vape shop because someone forgot theirs for like 2 weeks somehow. Yeah, damn, 15 to 20. It's 15. We're closer to 15 to 25 watts. I'm running it right now at 17 because I don't think I need to have it burn as much juice. The lower wattages you have, the more juice you'll save, and your coil won't get so hot, and you won't have to replace your coil as fast. And I don't need a lot of vape for me. I'll just do it during live streams when I'm talking about all this drama. Well, damn, I'm rocking with a mini Snow Wolf. Oh, Snow Wolf. I got a Snow Wolf too. Hold on. Mine's is an older Snow Wolf, but look at that baby. You recognize that logo? Do you recognize that logo? Who said that? A mini Snow Wolf. Bits. Does that look familiar at all, that logo? This is an older vape. This is my box mod. Very old. It's very old. TJV should be an actor. I always wanted to become an actor. Never worked out, so I did YouTube, and that worked out a lot better. You have any plans for the short film? What is it about? That's the thing. We don't even know. We're going to have to go to the state capitol in our state. There's going to be some sort of meeting there. I don't need to go. Only our team leader, the guy who asked me. His name is Jesse. He played the Skrull, the green villain in my movie. He also did all the sound work on that movie. He's getting really into doing short films. He wanted me on because I've done a lot more short films than he has, and he wants sort of my experience to play a part in the movie. So I'm going to be helping him out with that. And we don't know what the short film is about. You have to go to the event, draw out of a hat 4 different things that need to be a part of your film, like genre, prop, character, and line. You need to include this line, this character, this prop, and then you have to pull 2 different genres out of a hat, and you can combine the genres or just pick one or the other, and that's where we go. So we don't know what it is until the competition starts, right at like 7 p.m. this Friday, and then it ends 7 p.m. on Sunday, and you have to pre-production, film, edit, and release all of this, then there's other stuff like documentation we got to fill out after we submit the film, and then I can come out with a trailer and a poster for the movie. And hopefully you guys like the trailer and give good social media reactions, because that, I think, will help us out a lot with the competition. But we'll see how that goes. Time for you to start a new stream and load up a game. I'll join and watch. I might have to today. I'll see about that. Seems like 500 people voting. Let's see what the reactions are. Out of 500 people, it's loading in. People are saying yes. Awesome votes, guys. Awesome votes. Thank you so much for all the votes. People, I guess, really want to see me play games. Would you watch? People would want to see it, I guess. 24-hour film contest. And it's not 24-hour, it's a 48-hour. So we have to do it over the weekend. So it's a little bit bigger than a 24-hour one, but we'll see how it is. And then the short film has to be like 4 to 7 minutes. So I think we'll post the short film on my... We have to wait till a certain deadline to post it online, but I will post it online, and we'll see if I'm involved in the movie in terms of acting, but I know I'm doing a lot of behind the camera work, but I might be an actor in the film as well. I'm sure you guys want to be able to see me act in a movie. I'm sure you guys would want to go and put yes or no in the chat. Would you guys want to see me in the movie or just behind the camera? You know, what would you prefer, yes or no? TJV, let me hit that vape. How much you pay? You got to donate $20. It has to be an orange super chat for you to hit my vape. I'll let you do it. Yeah, Kirk, I've heard that problem before about prepaid cards and stuff like that, not working with YouTube and stuff like that. Some people have tried doing that, going to like your local store to buy a prepaid debit card with a certain amount of money on it and all this other stuff, and then you can just use that online for anything. It's a little weird. I've seen some people with issues with that before. I've heard about that too. Slowly drop Nick levels till you hit 0. The drop from 3 to 0 is a hard one, so I usually recommend buying a bottle of 3 and 0 and mix them together so you have 1.5 milligrams. Yes, that's, I've heard that before. I've never usually found someone who has won a cold turkey switch to no Nick. They just pick the lowest one at 3. And I think all my vape stores nearby, most of the people in my community, at least the vape community where I live, most people buy 3s anyways. Either 3s or they buy the 65% salt Nick. So it's one or the other. I'm sort of in between both of those. I'll go with like 12% or I'll go like 25% salt Nick or something like that. But even when I'm doing that, I can stretch that out for like a month or two. I can use one teeny tiny bottle for about a month or two. So I'm also not digesting as much as well. I should give TJ. I see a lot of the yeses in chat. Okay, I will let Jesse know. He'll try to work me into the movie. But if it's better for the movie for me not to be involved, I would much rather win the competition than have me just in the movie. But I will. Jesse agreed. Like, just for the sake of your fan base and your following, we'll put you in the movie. But it's gonna look like a real movie. Like, we have some big filmmakers around here that are gonna be part of it. No one famous, but like big filmmakers who've won big competitions. They're, you know, we got a nice team going. So bloopers, behind the scene vids. Yeah, I'll be doing that for the movie, obviously. If we have any bloopers and stuff like that, it's a 48-hour challenge, so we got to go really quick. I don't know if there'll be a lot of bloopers, but we'll definitely see. So we'll see. Thought we were talking about allegations. We were. I kind of opened up the last 20 minutes or so to random questions in the chat. We've been talking about vaping most of the time, which I didn't intend for, but now I got now I got to probably do something like that. Probably gotta go take a ride in the vet earlier today. I went cold turkey and now I have no closet door. Oh my god. due to regulations, they removed half-step nick levels, which is why you don't see 1.5 or 4.5 or smaller or similar. Yep. It's just 0, 3, 6, 12, and then you go 25%, 65%. You have 55% of 45% out there. It all depends on where you go. I think my vape stores do carry all of those. I think the highest they carry is 65% though. Plays $5 super chat. Just wanted to say I love your videos. I'm getting over losing a brother and raising money for his funeral. He has no life insurance, and your vids helping me. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. If you're gonna have some sort of fundraiser, let me know. I will definitely sit here and be able to donate a little bit of my own money if you are gonna plan on setting up a fundraiser at some point. Just have a fundraiser with all the details of the funeral. And if you have a I don't know what it's called, one of those. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Those little pamphlets that usually funerals, and it has all the information and stuff on there. I'm sorry to hear about that. So hopefully you get over that. But if you have a fundraiser, just shoot me a DM if you're in the Discord and stuff like that. That would be greatly appreciated. So sorry to hear about that. Give Trevor his Trevor now. Hashtag I don't know. Give TJV his Oscar now. It's either about vaping or the movie, which is great. Yeah. Super weird conversation. All right. So, if I sit here, close the stream, and start playing a game, will 300 plus if you guys join. I need 300 comments to go. Just comment once. Everyone comment once. But will you join if I close the stream and do it again? I'll be so mad if only 100 people join. I'll be like, where's the other 200 people? Did they really quit on me? Because I will play a game. But I'm picking the game. So, I'll pick a game that's fun and looks good. Okay, I don't even think we've reached 100 people saying yes in the chat. More people. I know, you're just watching. I know, you're at work right now. You can't be caught on your phone. You have this on the background. I know you're listening to me, but you're not looking at the screen. Take a look at me. Okay, there you go. Now you're looking at me. Now comment real quick. Will you join my gaming live stream if I start a gaming live stream? I'm just asking, just double checking. I'll join vape, bro. My mods didn't have to say yes. I already knew they were gonna jump in. Oh man. I'm doing homework. Wish I could watch. Then why are you watching this stream right now? I'm just giving you shit. It's all cool. Alright, most people saying yes. Alright, cool. Queen Lee saying Yoshi's so cute. Yoshi is cute. What game should I play, guys? I've been playing Forza Horizon 4, so if you want to see me race around, I mean, I can title it something, you know, very clickbaity, like Terrorizer stream. Something about driving simulators. Do you want me to do the racing game? I can do CSGO, but I'm gonna rage so fucking bad if I play CSGO. I can do that. I can play like some online game. I can play Minecraft. I can't play Five Nights at Freddy's. Don't have that. Resident Evil. I don't have that. I need to get it. I don't have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I don't have that. Need for Speed Heat. Don't have that. I got Forza Horizon 4. Some people are saying yes to Forza. I really appreciate those. I don't have Five Nights at Freddy's. Stop typing it. Minecraft speedrun. Oh my fucking god. If I had to speedrun Minecraft. No, because all those fucking people who are against me are just going to say I'm simping for Wildcat and Vanoss, all of them, because they just speedrun recently. I'm not doing that. You're going to have to wait a month. We got to chill with the biases and shit. Maybe single-player survival game? Maybe. I'm going to take a vape juice dab for you. Don't just go straight vape juice. Put it in your vape and take a hit. Okay. Forza Horizon 4. The Unicorn Racing Sim. Mario Kart Yoshi only. If I had Mario Kart, I would do Mario Kart. I would do Mario Kart. Minecraft. Is everyone really going Minecraft? Okay, should I do hardcore Minecraft or survival Minecraft? Because I can do either one. I kind of wanted to play Forza Horizon. I super badly want to play that. I love Forza Horizon 4. I love that. But I see most people wanting to do that. I'm not doing live stream Gartic Phone. That's fucking dangerous as shit. That's why I don't do Among Us anymore. Or Fortnite live streams anymore. I might still do Fortnite, but I gotta talk to the people I'm playing with. Hardcore survival creative. Hardcore. God damn. Alright, we're going to put a poll in chat real quick on what game I should play. We're going to end this poll. 85% of people want me to play. That's 600 people who voted, but half of them already left. So we're going to put a new... I can't put a new poll in chat? No! God damn it. Oh, wait, yes, I can. It's back. Okay. I thought I couldn't do it for a second. There it goes. Shit, I almost lost my mind. Oh my god. Forza, what TJV wants, or hardcore Minecraft? Forza, Minecraft. Forza. All right. There we go. Let's see how these votes go. I'm going to vote for Forza. That's the one I'm voting for because that's what I want to play. But if y'all really want me to play hardcore Minecraft, I'll do it. But I'm just going to rage and get fucking pissed because I'm going to die like 6 times. And I got to restart from the beginning. All right. Let's see what you guys are voting for. No, Forza's losing. I'm gonna have to do Minecraft now. Forza shall not win. Yeah, you guys just voted. That's fucking... Oh my god, that sucks. Hopefully, blah blah blah. Did too. I guess we're doing Minecraft. Yep, my game fucking ended. I'm just gonna end the poll now. I don't trust you guys to get Forza all the way back up. Sorry, guys. I know. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Alright. Well, this is what I'll do. Alright. It's currently 2 p.m. for me right now. Alright. Just so other people have time to get homework done and all this other stuff, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go make some food. I gotta run to the store real quick to pick up some supplies for my lunch and stuff like that. Some ingredients for my food. I'm gonna make my food. I'll probably tweet out what I'm eating. I'm probably gonna have hot dogs today. But I need to go out and get buns and other stuff. I would say in a couple hours, I will boot up a live stream, play. Don't know the exact time, but if you want to be able to follow updates, I will tweet it out. So go down in the description below, follow my Twitter, and I will do it. It will give time to be able to do it. Homework, it's summer vacation for kids, lol. Well, homework, some people have college, summer school. So, it is what it is. So, yeah. Make sure to be able to sit here and join the Discord. I'll probably also maybe put an update in the Discord, but I will live stream later tonight, and it will be hardcore Minecraft, which I'm not excited for. And I might even invite some of my staff members to come play, or Chambers, the bearded Viking, the bald bearded Viking you guys always call him. The Viking is what you call him. So, I'm going to sit here, go make some food, and then I'm going to hit up Blake, and I will live stream later tonight. So, thank you guys for joining the live stream. Thank you guys for all the super chats, the memberships, everything. That means so much to me, and I will see you guys all next time. Be careful out there, follow the rules, and I will see you guys all next time. See ya.